All right, let's go live. It's me, International Carl, doing another video for you, talking about life here in the UK. What's going on? It's the big freeze. Winter freeze is here. Winter wonderland is here. I wanted to stop. I wanted to talk about it. I want to get into it. I'm curious how you're dealing with it. Let's just have a chat and let's see what's going on, huh? If this is your first time to the channel, like always, hit the like button. Give me a big thumbs up. That's how you can thank me. That's the donation that I like. I take thumbs ups and comments. So let's get to it. Now, if anybody is waking up like I did earlier today, we got the big cool down. So here in the UK, what's going on? England just lost in the World Cup. And guess what? It's freezing here. It's absolutely freezing. Temperatures are set to plunge to like -12, -15 this week. That's what the forecasters are saying. I don't know. I am not the most reliable source when it comes to that. But I thought we'd talk about it. I'm curious how you're dealing with the winter freeze, what your plans are, how you're beating it. I looked today and I saw I have one of those electric meters, and it says that, it's running in the red because I have everything cranked up on high. I'm wondering if you're doing the same. But before we start talking more, let me say hello to everybody that's there. The usual suspects are showing up. We got Carly saying hello. We got VC saying hello. Hey, Scott. I don't know if I've ever seen, maybe I've seen you before, Scott. I can't recall the name, but good evening to you. How are you doing here in the UK? Where are you at? I'd like to know where you're coming from, how cold it is up there. Did you get any snow today? Um, has your town or your city grind to a halt? Um, I'm curious to know. And what are you going to do for this winter that's coming up? Because it is getting really, really cold out there. So Carly says she's wearing 4 jumpers and 4 pairs of socks. Now, Carly and VC and everybody else who's used to, I'm in my standard attire as always. Cal Poly, San Luis Obispo. Always wear it any chance I get. But yes, there is a quiz later. I'm going to do that later. We're definitely going to do that. I don't think this software is going to allow us to do it, but I wanted to show and let's talk about this video, what's going on. I'm hoping this works. Fingers crossed you guys can hear it. I'm going to do a sound check and you guys tell me, can you guys hear this? And it's going 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. I believe this is Manchester right here. And I have a friend of mine who works for a major airline here, and she got stuck up in there. So she's grounded in Manchester, I believe. Couldn't get a flight out. So yeah, I know somebody directly impacted by this video, and I'm curious. Any impacts in your area? That's kind of what I'm curious to know. Let me get over here, get this comment off the screen. Can't hear it, she says. Can't hear it. Got to figure that out. Still working out the bugs on this software. Let's figure it out and we'll start over. Configure. You can't hear it. Let's press play. Let's go back. It should be playing. It's strange. My system say that it's playing. I can hear it in my headphones and you guys can't hear it, huh? That's really frustrating. So they're saying it's going to be wind coming from in the north. Wind's going to start coming from the north and say since it's coming from the north, it's going to be cold. Tell us something we don't know already. So Manchester closed both of the runways, flights canceled left, right, and center. But what's I'm worried about, and I think everybody should be worried about in this country, given that we're dealing with the cost of living crisis, is heating homes. People having to go to these sanctuaries and things like that. I'm going to take it off of that, given that it's not working. We're still working out the kinks, but let's see here. Can't hear it. Let's see what VC is saying. Yorkshire frost like cover of snow, third day, blanket jumpers and furry boots. Only way to do it. Only way to do it. Hope we don't get snow here. I'm hoping we don't get too much snow, but maybe we get a white Christmas. You never know. Some people, like this lady here in the background, she's loving it. She's absolutely loving it. So unfortunately, you guys couldn't hear the volume. Area of Sheffield have flooded gas supply. Never seen wet pouring out of the ovens and boilers and gas meters. Look that up. Area in Sheffield. Let's look that up. Let's look that up. I was told to look that up. So let's put that on the screen. Let's see what we got here. VC is saying that area of Sheffield flooded gas supply. Sheffield. Let's see what we get. Let's put Sheffield. Flooded gas supply. Hundreds of Sheffield still without gas 10 days after pipes flooded. Woo, look at that. Didn't hear about this one. What we got? Let's see what we got. What's going on up at Sheffield? Sheffield's not too far from here. And man, I know a baddie up there too. Ooh, she's so fine. But here we go. But she got the York, she got that accent. But hey, she a baddie. Heavy snow delays restoration efforts of local MP says she is desperately worried for vulnerable constituents. You know, that is probably the biggest worry that I have that we go into this freeze. Intellectual nerd saying hello. Hello there to you. Where you coming from? Let us know. But I want to get back to this VC's comment. Yeah, what is going on here? Hundreds of people in Sheffield enter their 10th day, 10 days with no gas. That means at least hopefully they have electric. Let's just hope that's what's going on. Heavy snow overnight delayed restoration efforts. Olive Blake, Labor MP for Sheffield Hallam, said the situation very, very grim. You know, people, it's cliche. People say it all the time. People will lose their life in this weather because it's so cold. You know, is it going to be tens of thousands of people? No, but it'll be a few hundred people. 10 to 100 people will lose their life because it's so cold, because A, they can't afford to heat their home, or B, because their gas is out and electric might be out. It happens every year. Wow, didn't know that was going on. Didn't know that. Let's see here. Can we get more likes, more thumbs ups to the video? That's the currency in which I like to get paid on here. Is let's get a nice little thumbs up. I appreciate that on the video. So smash the like button, as they say. And thank you in advance. So where's everybody coming from? I know we got the OGs here. So let's see what's up. Carly says, I only have my heating on in the morning for an hour at night. Yeah, trying to conserve. I don't even want to look at the bill. Now, what's funny is I recently just got everybody's gas and electric bill went through the roof, right? Everybody's doubled. But for some reason, I got 60 pounds back. So clearly I'm about to use all that 60 pounds through this next couple of days and weeks. But I got 60 pounds back. I had a letter yesterday saying my gas and electric was going up in January, 500. Oh my goodness. That's just terrible. Oh, also, Carly, I made you a moderator, so you should be able to kick people in and out. Scott, if you're still there, Scott Rosam, if you're still there, where are you coming from? Are you here in the UK? Are you somewhere else? Are you further afield? We got quite a few people here, just trying to see where everybody's at, how they're dealing with what's going on here in the UK. But man, it is chilly. It is chilly. But I'm still doing, what's crazy is it's cold and I'm doing all my night walks. So I do a night walk because I don't pretty much sleep too much. Sunday's the only day I really get of any time. And so I try to sleep on a Sunday. But I still I've been doing my night walks, and it's freezing out there. Absolutely freezing. Let's see what else is going on out in the world. So we looked at The Guardian. The Guardian is saying that. Let's look at the headlines for The Guardian. Let's see. Guardian. Let's see what we got. See what's front page news for them. You guys should be able to see this pretty fine. I think so. Ministers refuse to negotiate with nurses on pay to prevent strikes. Yeah, that's still an issue. I did see a comment. I would play the video, but you guys say you can't hear the audio. I saw the prime minister. He was at some airfield, and he was talking about the pay. Now, apparently, the government did accept what the quote unquote independent negotiators recommended for pay, and that's what they've accepted. But like everybody wants more because things are going through the roof. We are still in a cost of living crisis here in the United Kingdom, but everywhere. It doesn't matter. I'm hearing the same complaints in the United States. Trust me, hearing the same complaints. We got Robert Phelps. That's a new name I'm seeing here. I've been checking on a couple of elderly people over the weekend. That is a good point. If you've got elderly people, loved ones, friends, you should check on them, make sure they're staying warm. In the video I was trying to play earlier, it talked about how people were going into these, I don't want to call them shelters per se. They're like daytime shelters because people can't afford to heat their house up during the day. So they've been going in and out of those. That's a sad reality of what's going on here, is that people are having to do that. So yes, please check on your loved ones, check on elderly people. I too check on a few elderly people that I know of, and I think we can all do that. Let's see here. Robert Phelps, VC, has said, my energy bill is going up 40 pounds a month. Going up an additional 40 pounds or just going to 40 pounds? Because if it was 40 pounds, I would call that a steal. So I'm assuming it's going up an additional 40. So Robert's been here before. Yeah, I just got to get familiar with Robert. Intellectual nerd. I'm not sure if I've seen that name before. But again, smash the like button. Let's get more into the conversation. I'm just dying to know what people are doing to beat this freezing temperatures that we're going, because I just know when the UK gets like, man, I gotta get used to this. When the UK gets like this on the roads, terrible. It gets terrible. And I'm not trying to see this. You gotta get used to this pointing. This stuff. I'm not trying to see the snow everywhere. Let's see here. We got VC saying, look up Cram Cracker Factory workers winning pay rise after strike. Best results I've seen. Let's have a look. Let's do that together. Cram crackers. Is that what he said? Cram crackers? Cream crackers. Hopefully it's not sounds like an X-rated name. I'm going to be totally honest with you. Cream crackers. Ooh, cream cracker staff in strike after securing pay. Yes. I've seen these guys. Jacob's cream cracker staff in strike after securing pay rise. And to realize all these pay rises that everybody's getting just passes on to the consumer little by little and creates a snowball effect of inflation. Remember that. Might not hit you immediately, but it's happening. Hey, here's that video I was saying too in the bottom corner about the prime minister. But let's see. Workers at Jacob's Cream Cracker Factory have secured a pay rise and Christmas bonus after 11 weeks of industrial action. The GMB union said more than 750 members at the Savory Biscuit plant. I don't even want to try to say this. Aintree, Liverpool will receive a 6.5% hike. Backdated to Jesus, backdated. That's 11 months of 6.5. Staff at the factory on Long Lane will also receive £500 Christmas bonus and a further $250 bonus in January. Now you understand why people don't pay bonuses. Like why? You might ask yourself, if you're a business, if they're going to give somebody £750, why not give it to me in salary? It's because a business giving you that money as a bonus don't have to pay national insurance tax as if they were giving that into your bonus in addition to that. So that's really what drives that kind of stuff, that kind of behavior. We got, it will be cold at 5 a.m. tomorrow. It's going to be cold at 8 o'clock tonight. Intellectual Nerd has said there were sanction loopholes that allowed Russian gas to come into the UK through the back door, whilst all along the US bullied, coerced, and threatened smaller, weaker nations to stop by it. Yes, I would agree to that sentiment. I'm not sure. I haven't read that, but there always are back doors. So I'll tell you something about me that I've done in the past. So I used to work with a friend of mine. He had a private equity firm, and we used to negotiate um, oil deals. So I recognize what most people don't know is how oil trades in the market, and how, even though there's sanctions everywhere, there's ways to get around those sanctions. And I remember one time getting into discussion with some people um, out in the Middle East. I was out in the Middle East, and I was at a plant trying to get some bitumen, some what is called D2. D2 is diesel, but it's really bitumen, like asphalt. And part of what they kept trying to get me to look into was getting Iranian oil from Iran. But as an American and with American money, unable to do that. But they were talking about how they could get it, how they could move it from one port to another port, essentially clean it, and it's no longer Iranian oil, blah, blah, blah. But long story short, I wasn't interested in that type of negotiation, that type of deal, because why even run the risk? Oh, my headset's getting ready to die. Why even try that deal? Because I'd risk going to prison. So, but long story short, I got 20p pay rise. Wow, 20p. Intellectual Nerd Carl, I've been in your live videos a couple times. Have you forgotten? Ooh, that means Intellectual Nerd is really close by. No, you've been physically in it, or you've been on them. I don't know. I can't recall. I'm used to certain names that come through, but I will keep Intellectual Nerd there. Let's hit that like button. More people joining the conversation. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So it's on the Telegram, talking about Russian oil. But I'm happy to see that these cracker producers, the cream crackers, every time I say that, it sounds very X-rated, but cream crackers, they got a pay rise of 6.5 and a bonus, 2 bonuses. Very nice, backdated. Well done. Don't say that industrial action doesn't work, because it does. Great result, guys. Happy for you. Now, back to this winter crisis. They're talking about blackouts. Those are the things I'm hearing. Blackouts are coming. Robert Phelps has said, I believe the sanctions on Russia is hurting the West more. Those sanctions, yes, are hurting the West, but let's not forget the UK is considered part of the West, the proverbial West. So it is hurting. It's hurting everybody. Hey, Sang, how we doing? Carly James, you're going to do a meet and greet next year? Deal. 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 I'm going to come down to London, and we're going to do that for sure. So yeah, it's freezing. I don't even know what the temperature. I've just had a nice cup of tea. Digging yourself out of snow. Where are you in the UK? Like, if you're digging yourself in snow, because I can look out the window right now. There's no snow. It's cold out there, but there's no snow where I'm at. So I'm curious. We got people joining the stream, joining the conversation. The question of the night and the question of the stream is, what are you doing to survive this big winter freeze? That's what I want to know. In Kent, I always got to look up where the hell Kent is at. I know no places. It's a shame I've been here this long. I think Kent's in the South Coast, but Kent, UK. Let's find out where it's at on the map. They'll say it's in Canterbury. Like, then I'd have to look up Canterbury, but I do see that it's in the southeast. It's snowing down there. Wow. Amazing. Let's hit that like button. More people join the conversation. For those that are joining, where are you at in the UK? How are you dealing with this snow? What kind of snow do you got? You got any road closures? Are you going to be like this lady right here in your skippies and your onesies going out? Are you gonna be like, are you gonna be like this guy right here? Are you gonna be like Jude down there in Kent digging himself out of the snow? I'd love to know. I'd love to know. Right now it's just freezing here. Let's see what the weather looks like here. Let's look. Let's find out what the weather is. What's the current one? Oh, it says it on my, it'll say it on my screen if I go to the top. Doesn't it? No, it's on my phone. Let's see. Weather. Yeah, it's only zero. Zero. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So yes. It's not too bad. What are the comments that we got? Yorkshire tea, I hope. Now, Carly, not too many Yorkshire. This is a kind of a poshy tea. This is a green tea. And I'm drinking out of a law firm that represented me. I got this mug. And they charge quite a lot per hour, but at least they gave me a mug. Heidi do. Thank you. What we got? Let's see here. VC. Hey, missing. Maybe he's digging out the runways at Manchester. Yes, Howard's up at, yes, that's right. Howard is up in Manchester. He's in that area. Man, I love going up to Manchester because of the casino 235. That's one of my favorite casinos. And it's freezing up there, apparently. We got Jude saying snows up to the alloy wheels. Wow. Alloy wheels. I got to learn to read English. But it's only been snowing for 2 hours. It's due to stop. So that's good. That's not too bad. No snow here in the East Midlands, just 0 degrees, as I showed. Maybe it snows next week. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's show you guys what I'm seeing. So I'm seeing, I'm not sure what this wavy thing is, but I'm assuming that's just cold and frost. It says Tuesday it's going to snow. Then Wednesday looks like it's going to heat up. We're going to have a blistering Wednesday and Thursday of 3 degrees, and then back to snowing next week. Not looking forward to that at all. I'm a California bird, so dealing with the snow, not my thing. Just not my thing at all. Man, what else is going on in the UK? Robert Phelps has said, let's put his comment up. I hate having to say this guy's name because I don't never know how to say it. Sadiq Khan plans to extend London's ultra-low emissions zone. Don't even tell me about it. I know who that guy is. I just don't know how to say his name. I think he means well. I'm all for green. I'm all for more energy, being wind, solar, all that kind of stuff. I'm all for that. These ultra-low emission zones, you know, it's already hard enough to drive into London, which I hate doing, but I have to do that occasionally. And me, I always park. I have this parking lot I go to. It's off of, it's like if you're at Marble Arch, for those that know London, and there's this road that comes straight to Marble Arch, I usually park way at the down end of that. And there's a parking lot I go to because it's right at the cusp of the ultra, you know, the low emission zone, and where you have to pay to go in there. So I park and then I just walk to the bus or to the tube station so I can get in and around London. And so I'm not going to be looking forward to having to go further afield just to take the bus or the metro just to get in. Because I hate driving to London. Hate it because it's so slow. Let's see. We got Carly saying, I'd rather have rain. I believe that's what she meant to say. I missed trip to Manchester Christmas market as boiler needed repair. No hot water valve needed loosening. So only call out 60 pounds. Yep. Let's see here. Carly, get the train. Yeah, I try to get the train. But for those who know, trains here in the UK, man, watch this. Let's do this. Let's do this together. Trains in the UK. So everybody wants to do green. Everybody wants us to save fuel. It's all part of the conversation about this winter wonderland, right? Let's do train tickets. Train line. Let's see. Train line. Let's just see how much it costs. Let's say I have to go. It shouldn't be there, but let's see. Let's see. Darby to Houston. London. Let's just do London. London, usually Houston. Okay. I don't have to leave, but I might. I was supposed to go down Tuesday to speak with some lawyers, but I don't have to anymore. But let's just say I was leaving Monday, leaving at any time. We're leaving in the morning. Let's say I want to leave 10 o'clock. I want to return and I want to open return. Let's see how much this is going to cost me. How much is going to set me back? How much is going to set me back? 54 off peak. Super off peak 78. Off peak return. Any off peak train return within 1 month. 117 pounds. Wow. It's actually not too bad, 54 pounds. Not too bad. But usually I have to go with this one. That one. 117 squids. 117 quid. Out Monday, back Monday. You know, don't let it be a peak time one. Anytime return. Say I need to just, sometimes I need to go down and be right back up here. 200 pounds. And the way I live my life, I don't get to plan that far out. Sometimes I got to go somewhere the next day. The next day. And I got to get down to London. 200 pounds. I end up driving just because it's cheaper and fuel. So I just don't understand how technology from the 1800s costs more than a plane. Costs more than a plane. Yeah, Edgewood. Yeah, exactly. That's where it's at. Yeah, Edgewood Road. That's what it is. Way down there. That's where I go every time. Train costs so much, especially for a guy like me who's last minute. I rarely get to pack. I rarely get to plan out. I used to go to London every weekend 10 years ago. Of course, you try to party. Everybody trying to party. Robert's down in London, so you know. But see, you don't have to do like we do. You don't have to travel as crazy as we got to travel. You know, it's on your doorstep. You're there in London. You know, you expect me to spend 200 pounds just to go there and back? Sometimes I just go there for the day. I was supposed to go there. I think I was supposed to go on last Friday. I was Thursday or Friday. But as you guys know, I've talked about it. I've been in the grips of depression recently. So I couldn't get out of it. So I had to back out. So yeah. Whew. But either way, cost of living crisis. England, we're freezing. Everybody's freezing. I might need to get me another tea. So let's hold that thought. I'll be right back. We are back. Kettle is running. I had a look at my little smart meter and I'm red. I'm red for the day. Sucks. Yeah, 30 minutes on the train. Thank you, Carly. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, man. Red on the energy dial, which really sucks. Which really sucks. Who else is there? We got quite a few people here. Don't be shy. How are you dealing? This is the question of the day. How are you dealing with the freezing temperatures here in the UK? Have you checked on loved ones? Is it freezing where you're at? That's what I want to know. That's what we're talking about. Let's do daily. Let's see. Let's check the. Should I check the Guardian or should I check the Tory paper, the Telegraph? Let's see what they got on there. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what's going on in the UK. Let's see what their paper is saying. Boop. Enjoy 3 months. I'm never gonna pay. Nope. Can't check that. Never gonna pay for the mail, for news. Never gonna do it. Don't care. The Guardian. See what they got going. Let's see there. Let's check theirs out. Guarantee there's some man. Oh, true story. True story. This pay strike and stuff like that. So you got the NHS people striking. You got ambulance people striking. You got rail people striking. A friend of mine just yesterday. What's today? Saturday. Yeah, yesterday, Friday, Sunday. Today's Sunday, so it would have been Friday. No, it was Saturday. No, it was Friday. It was at school. His son swallowed a marble. They said it was going to take 6 hours to get an ambulance to pick him up. Now, granted, given that he wasn't choking, it went down. Nature's going to take its course. But I was like, man, 6 hours for an ambulance. Imagine if he was choking. 6 hours. That's scary. That's very scary that they quoted 6 hours for an ambulance to get there for a kid who had a marble. Now, luckily, he wasn't choking, but that's how it goes. Carly says, how was everyone's weekend? My weekend was crap. Yeah, VC. I went outside yesterday for the first time at like 10 o'clock at night. And today I've only been outside once. And that was for like an hour. I've been glued to this computer and this monitor. Looks like my tea might be ready. 1 second. And we're back. Let's see here. UK freezing. Oh yeah, freezing UK weather. Let's see what everybody's doing. Uh-oh. Let's see. We finally have a bot on the channel. Free girls in your city. Woo. Now, Carly, you should be a moderator. Can you erase those? I want to test that out. I want to test if you're able to erase those because I can erase it. I can send them to timeout. So I will. I'm not going to show that, but I'm curious if you're able to do that, Carly, because I made you a moderator. And I think I did VC. No, I didn't do VC. I tried, but I couldn't find VC to make a moderator. I tried to, but there was like 50,000 VCs, and I couldn't find your specific picture amongst all the VCs. Yeah, one for me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and I just checked. This is Tetley tea, so no Yorkshire tea here. Not a proper cupper. Put that there. I'm gonna put it there. No. Has it gone, Carl? It hasn't gone. I still see them, but maybe it's gone off. No, they're still there. But if you think you've erased it or blocked them, then I'm glad you're able to do that. So perfect. So I wanted to make sure it works. So I'm going to click on my thing to block as well. But I'm certain you were able to do it. Why do I have these headphones on? I think they're dead. Let me see. Are they on? Now they're on. Can I hear? Okay, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do the quiz tonight. I'm gonna go do that. That should be fun, as usual. I don't think I can do this software because I'm using home Wi-Fi, and I can tell you right now, there's a nice little lag going. A nice little lag. So I don't think I'll be using this software. Huh. It's fine. Man, it's freezing. Let's see. Let's read these. Let's read some of these paper. Yorkshire Live. Now, because I'm so close to Yorkshire, of course, that's what comes up. Coldest town is damp, freezing, miserable. Let's see what they're saying. Let's read. Yorkshire Live. Never been to their paper. Let's read about the old people up north. Man, if you don't get the hell down from this. How do I? Okay. Here we go. 5 towns in West Yorkshire have been named the coldest in Britain. As temperatures have dropped below zero in many parts of the UK, the energy crisis has left many struggling to heat their home. New research has identified the top. Yeah, these are dead. They keep speaking to me. So, the coldest neighborhoods. All 5 of the coldest areas are in West Yorkshire, with Oakworth Road and West Lane. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. So it's freezing. Tell us something we all don't know. Uh-oh, they're looking for somebody. Ooh, wow, this is serious. Man wanted in connection with woman's murder may be hiding in Yorkshire. Oof. Alexander Carr in connection with 47-year-old Michelle Hans's murder release. That's terrible, man. What gives you the right to take another person's life? What gives you the right? Nothing. Disgusting. I hope they find that guy. Let's see here. Snow and ice. BBC. Yo, BBC. What was that just went? Oh, my mom's calling me. I cannot take that call. I'll have to call you later, Mom. Snow, ice, and freezing fog that's sweeping across parts of the UK will continue for days. Yeah. If she calls back, I'm going to have to end the stream. But we've been going for about 40 minutes, so that's fine. So, yeah. What time do we have? It is 6 o'clock. Yeah. I think we'll end this here. I think we had a good discussion. I appreciate everybody showing up. It's been really fun. I am getting ready to get ready for the quiz. So I will see you guys at the quiz in about 2.5 hours. So with that, I'm going to end the stream and I will see you guys later. Ooh, Andy rooming. I'm just realizing how good living in an apartment in this weather is. I'm on the first floor downstairs. Heating keeps me warm. It's like having underfloor heating. That is a true statement. Living in an apartment does heat you up. Does heat you up. But I'm going to let you go. My mom's calling again. So I said if she called twice, I will pick up. So I have to run. See you on the next one.